Welcome to the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency Public Education and Outreach Training Series, Benefit Cost Analysis, Creating Structures and Projects. This material was prepared by the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency's Office of Mitigation under a FEMA grant entitled Public Education and Outreach Mitigate Now Adult Campaign. The purpose of this grant is to develop, promote, and present programs and materials that increase awareness of mitigation and mitigation best practices. Both pre- and post-disaster mitigation activities are funded through FEMA's Hazard Mitigation Assistance Programs. Outside of a very few specific situations, all requests for HMA funding require a detailed application and cost-effectiveness analysis. This analysis is performed using FEMA's most current BCA tool and is the subject of several training sessions provided by MEMA. A positive benefit-cost ratio is a requirement for grant approval. These activities are outlined in detail in other presentations and reference material found on the MEMA Public Education and Outreach Program website. To take full advantage of the MEMA benefit cost training videos, we highly recommend that you visit the FEMA.gov website, access the benefit cost analysis area of the site, select the tool download, and proceed to download the necessary software and supplemental information that is found there. Once the FEMA BCA software is downloaded and installed on your computer, you can follow along with the screen-by-screen instructions provided in each of the training videos. All projects undergoing cost-effectiveness review using the FEMA BCA tool are loaded into the software program using a step-by-step process. The steps in the process are 1. Create a new project. 2. Create a new structure. 3. Add structures to the project. 4. Start new mitigation, which is actually an analysis using various modules within the software. And 5, export the BCA to archive the information for future use. In this training session, we will cover how to create new projects and create new structures using the FEMA BCA software. The Quick Start Area diagram found on the home screen of the BCA software displays the 5 steps of the BCA development process. A guide for using the Quick Start area is found on the right side of the screen under the heading BCA Tool Quick Start. Before reviewing each of the steps in the BCA process, let's take a look at the basic navigation toolbar found above the Quick Start area. The purpose of the basic navigation toolbar is to provide links to the various basic functions of the tool. They are grouped as follows: Configure, Actions, Data, Database, and About. The Home icon displays and always takes users back to the home page. The Projects icon displays the project inventory screen where users can see the list of projects they have finished or are in the process of analyzing. The Structures icon displays the structure inventory screen where users can see a list of the structures they've entered into the tool. The next group of links is titled Actions. The Print icon displays a list of projects that have already been entered into the tool so that after selecting a project, the BCA Report dialog box is displayed. This allows users to print the report in PDF or Excel format. The Export BCA icon displays a list of projects that have already been entered in the tool. After selecting a project, a traditional window Save As dialog box is displayed. We can then navigate to the location on the computer where the export file needs to be saved and complete the export. The data link hosts a single Import-Export icon. This displays the BCA Import-Export dialog box. This functionality allows a user to import and export BCAs and structures and import wind, seismic, and flood data. The database link hosts a single icon called Backup Restore. This icon displays the BCA Database Backup and Restore dialog box, and this functionality enables users to backup and restore files. The final link is entitled About. This link displays the software version and BCA helpline contact information. The BCA helpline is your resource for BCA tool software issues and questions on completing a BCA for your mitigation project. Note that the helpline can be reached via toll-free number or via email. Both the Quick Start area and the Basic Navigation toolbar can be used to create new projects, create new structures, and add structures to projects. We'll cover both methods as we go forward. The first step in completing a benefit cost analysis is to create the project within the BCA tool. There are two ways to reach the necessary project information screen so that project details may be entered. We can select the project's icon from the Basic Navigation toolbar, followed by the New button at the bottom of the screen. The user may also select the Create New Project icon found in the Quick Start area of the home screen, producing the same project information template. There may be situations where users want to simply determine the general cost effectiveness of a project, or compare the BCRs for a range of mitigation options. In these situations, it would be enough to complete the project name, state, and organization data fields. Otherwise, all pertinent data should be entered into the template. For this case study, enter the project data as shown in the sample screen, then click on the Save icon to return to the project inventory screen where the new project should now be listed. The second step in completing a benefit cost analysis is to create the structure within the BCA software. There are two ways to reach the necessary Add and Update Structure screen so that structure details may be entered. The user may first select the structure's icon from the Basic Navigation toolbar, followed by the New button found at the bottom of the screen. The user may also select the Create New Structures icon found in the Quick Start area of the home screen. Either action will produce the Add and Update Structure template. In the field designated for structure name, enter a description that is specific enough to allow you to find the structure in the overall list of structures. In structure type, there are three allowable choices in the pull-down dialog box: Building, Other, and Utility. The Historic Building field merely indicates if the structure is considered an historic building or not. It has no impact on the BCA analysis. Since the structure is one of several possible structures associated with a given project, the contact first and last name, the address, city, state, county, zip, latitude, and longitude should be specific to the structure, not to the overall project. For this case study, enter the structure data as shown on the sample screen, and click on the Save icon to return to the structure inventory screen. The third step in completing a benefit cost analysis is to connect the structure and the project within the BCA software. Existing structures are added or removed from existing projects from the project inventory screen in one of two ways. The user may select the project's icon from the Basic Navigation toolbar and then highlight and double-click on the desired project, followed by the Add and Remove Structures button found at the bottom of the screen. The user may select the Add Structures to Project icon found in the Quick Start area of the home screen. A list of existing projects will appear, and the user can select the appropriate project. Either of these actions will produce the Add and Remove Structures template. Simply find the desired structure from the panel on the left, click the box to the left of the item and complete the action by clicking on the right transfer arrow found in the center panel. The structure should then appear in the right-hand structure list. Click OK to return to the project inventory screen. Steps 1, 2, and 3 involving Create New Project, Create New Structure, and Add Structures to Project are completed for every analysis regardless of module. The user is now ready to begin Step 4 of the process, Start New Mitigation. In this step, the user will determine which of the mitigation modules will be used to determine the cost effectiveness of the project. The current choices are Flood, Hurricane Wind, Damage Frequency Assessment, Hurricane Safe Room, Tornado Safe Room, Earthquake, and Wildfire. Use of these mitigation modules is outlined in individual BCA training sessions found on the MEMA Public Education and Outreach website. This concludes the MEMA BCA training for creating structures and projects. Thank you for your participation.